Good afternoon, Urban Rivals. This is Mango UE. Uh, we have a new release, and of course, that means new video. Sorry I did not get to you guys earlier this week with some ELO play. I took a break for Memorial Weekend. It's an American holiday, and I'm not sure if I have terribly many viewers over in Europe, but I took this week in ELO off. And I'm not doing terribly well either, but besides the point. We have new releases. We have 4 brand new cards. Banky, Haken, Tolliver, and Cheryl. I think I'm going to go ahead and start right off with one of my favorite ones in this release, Cheryl. In Cheryl's family, the occupation of a sailor, and more particularly petty officer, has been passed down through the generations from mother to daughter. Very interesting. But being taken on as a crew member doesn't necessarily go hand in hand with being accepted. Despite her remarkable skill with the Cat O' Tails, young Cheryl is finding it hard to gain acceptance among the proud piranha. It was only after a duel with Catan, who left her with an ugly scar across her face as a souvenir, that she finally earned the respect of blah. Having since been promoted to matron-in-chief, she lambasts the piranha's oarsmen by singing "You are a pirate," along with the rest of her crew, in time with the strokes of her whip. I love that song. I love the 10-hour version, you guys. Alright. Of course, everybody's gonna love her. It's a quirky, and it's a girl. So everybody's gonna be calling for Miss Clint City. Oh look, wait, there they go. Let's go back over here. Look at her stats. She is a 6 and 6, minus 3 opponent poils, minimum of 4-star. She's very nice 4-star. I think it's a little ironic, maybe actually probably on purpose, that Cheryl battled Catan for the respect of the crew, because Catan is the other piranha 6 and 6 pill manipulation for 4-star. But Cheryl beats her out by virtue of a much better ability. Catan's a +2 pills, and this is -3 opponent pills. Minus is usually very more effective than plus, and 3 is obviously more. But also, she's in a clan where there's lots of good 4-stars, so you're still going to have trouble fitting her in. Scub, you're probably going to want to use Scub in mono, because the 4 pills for Scub is more stable than the -3 minimum of 4. Also, her minimum is 4, but it's 3 pills, so that's probably as high or as low as it's going to get. Her low power and her high damage makes her kind of scary, but I'm not thinking she's going to find a place in mono, because Wraith and Scub have enough damage, and they're better than her. In split decks, however, I could see her becoming very useful, because I've used Catan before in split decks, and she just didn't quite get it. She just didn't quite make the cut. So, I'm going to give Cheryl an 8 out of 10. She's not going to be in mono, but it should open up some split decks with her. Alright, let's go on to our next character. Haken. Let's scroll up here, computer, if you can wake up. Thank you. No? Wake up? Okay. My computer does this sometimes, you guys. It freezes up. Scroll up. There we go. Left for dead after a grizzly fight on Mount Glass, Haken was rescued just in the nick of time by the Yetis of the Frozen Clan, who were out for their daily constitutional? The old man had been out in the cold so long that his right arm has been completely frozen, and as a result had to be amputated. Taken in and adopted by the clan, his experience has allowed him to become the Frozen's chief patroller, and his lost limb has been replaced by the state-of-the-art high-pressure ice spear. I like this. This is pretty cool. Also, note, guys, I think Grizzly Fight, I think Grizzly Fight just means it's a fight, not a fight with a grizzly. Or, there may have been a bunch of grizzlies fighting, and he just kind of got in on that. You know, I mean, it's up for you guys to decide. Not quite sure what a daily constitutional is. If you know, please comment. Go over here. He's pretty cool looking, big old sword, weird looking goggles on. He's a 7/3 stop opponent ability. Thing is, he's a rare, so he'll probably be pretty pricey. He reminds me of Wire. Same thing, different clan. Decent card. Good 3-star, very solid. 7/3. I mean, you're not gonna get stats any better for an SOA. So I mean, this guy's good. With his bonus, he's a 9 and a 5 with an SOA, which is very good. I'd suggest using him. I think I'm probably gonna use him over, like, I don't know, over definitely Nickelodeon. And I'm definitely gonna use him over Team Pal. But there comes to some competition versus Aniqua and Sabrinak. If you want more stable card, you're gonna pick this guy 100% of the time, because both Aniqua and Sabrinak suffer from reliability issues. So this guy is gonna be your go-to guy, but you can make nasty decks with other 3-stars. So I'll give him a 9 out of 10. It's a little high, but I mean, he's really solid. Alright, next card for our review is going to be Tolliver. Employed for several years by No Name, Tolliver had gone a bit forgotten in the base's kennels. It is said to be the members of the Legions are not particularly interested in things that don't explode and have dragon breath. Nonetheless, the dog handler didn't lose heart, and when the Frozen turned up in town, he leapt at the opportunity to show what he's really made of. He's trained Pluton, a ferocious hound. That has to be the best Yeti hunter of all time. And of course, if I scroll down and look at the comments, people are going to be calling for Make Pluton. Zing Spider's already got this. Yuck yuck, if Asher's a worm is a card, we want Pluton as a card. Yuck yuck yuck. Yeah, he's a funny little guy. Let's go look at his stats, and why did the La Junta get so many ridiculous good 2-stars? Like, Urban Rivals does this. They'll give one tier. They'll give a clan one star level tier, and they'll just give them tons of good ones. Like, I don't know. Uppers have lots of good 4-stars. Nelly, Jackie, Maurice, Kazayan. They have lots of good 4-stars. La Junta have now 5, is it? Yeah, 5 great 2-stars. 2-stars which in any other clan would be complete staples. We have War Dog, who has been forever the trusty 8 and 4 solid 2-star. You have Dean, who has a 6 and a 4 with great power reduction, -3, opponent minimum of 4. You have Thormund, who is a monster in mono, who is a 7 and 1 support power +1, which is equal to an 11 and 3 bonus ability activated. And recently, you've got Victoria, who's a 7 and a 2 stop, -3 opponent power minimum of 1. All of them very playable. Very, very playable. Like, you stick any of those in another clan, like, stick Victoria in the Junks. That would be nice. The Junks need to stop, and I would like another 2-star for them. But I'm rambling. Tolliver, 6 and 3, courage power +3. He's got a lot of competition, and he's not going to be on top. War Dog is, of course, he does not need courage, and he does not need invisibility, but he has 1 less damage and 1 less potential power. Thormund is going to be better than him, because this card is meant to overpower, and Thormund is going to be much better at overpowering. Him and Dean, I could go back and forth. Would you rather have courage and 1 extra damage, or reduction, 1 less damage? I'm going to say Tolliver is going to be better than War Dog. I'm going to say Tolliver is also better than Victoria. then, because without his ability, his is a 6 and 3, and without her ability, she's a 7 and 2. That without her ability meaning it's not stopped or activated. And so I like Tolliver over Victoria. I like Tolliver over War Dog. Tolliver and Dean, I think they're gonna tie, and then Thorman beats Tolliver. I'm gonna give this guy a 6.5 out of 10, just for sheer competition. He's a good card, and in any other clan, I'd give him a lot more. But he's in a clan with a lot of good 2-stars. Urban Rivals, you gotta. I don't know if they do this on purpose, but I think they should just they need to even things out a bit. All right, now down to the last card. We have Banky. Banky is a tough and high-skilled marksman. Accustomed to bathing in a frozen lake, he has no fear of the cold or wild animals, and he only wears the skin of the bear he killed when he was just 10 years old, so as to remain invisible while hunting his prey. And to protect his buddies on mission to Clint City, he's had Tiwi LD make him some special crystal rifle scopes. See what he did there? Which have improved his aim. Yeah, they're crystal. Which has improved his aim to such an extent that he can now line up the perfect shot from the very top of the mountain. I like this premise. I like sniping, and I love a good sniper. But when it actually comes to the card stats, he's a card that the Frozen need, but not necessarily one that I really like. They're gonna need confidence cards, because they're gonna need confidence with. They're going to need confidence in good ability cards, kind of like Aya last week. They're going to need this so that they don't become the most predictable clan on Earth. But, that being said, he's only got 8 and 3 as base stats. Now, of course, with his bonus, he comes to 10 and 5, not as good as Macau, and definitely not as stable because Macau has protection of bonus. But if you win and you get confidence, you get +4 life, which would make him about an 8 and 7, which is a decent card. But I have found when playing Frozen, if you have SOB, all you have to do is win the first few rounds, and then these confidence cards become very, very unstable. Like I played Aya, and all I did was I'd stop their bonus after I lost, and then I'd use an SOA after I won, and it made for a very hard win, and it made it hard for my opponent to win, which he didn't actually. It made Aya not very helpful. And I think Banky is going to be the same here. However, he's an 8 and a 3. It's a good wall, I guess. They don't really need more walls. I'm going to give him like a 5 out of 10. I'm rating him so low because while he's good for mind games, that's going to be the only thing. And I just feel like they could have either not really messed with it. I don't think his base stats really need to be messed with. I would just give him, instead of like maybe confidence +4 life, like confidence +4 damage, or confidence -4 opponent life minimum 0, even better. That confidence -4 opponent minimum 0, that would have been a good ability. But as it is, he gets +4 life, and I don't particularly like that. Well, that's it for today. Please comment, rate, subscribe, or I think that's what I'm supposed to put at the end of every video. Sorry again for not getting to you earlier this week. Good luck. This is Mango UE signing out.